What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the NOCO Boost X jump starter. This is going to have 4,250 amps, and we're going to use it on this diesel today. Let's check it out. This is on the bigger end of the jump boxes, so it can pretty much jump anything, but it's going to be mainly for bigger trucks. So the engines it will work with are a gas engine up to 10 liters or a diesel engine up to 8 liters. So it's going to be perfect for our diesel truck that has a 7.3 liter. It's going to be good for the jump on that today. Now let's get it hooked up and put it to the test. So first we're going to go to the battery on this side. Since it's a diesel, it's got two different batteries, and we're just going to go with one that's easy access, so it's over here. They're parallel anyway, so you can jump either one and it'll fire up your truck. So we're going to set that aside so we can see it a little bit better. Go ahead and remove this to expose both parts of our battery, and then undo our cables. It's nice that they hook up on the sides. That keeps it nice and neat when it's not in use. You see, even though this one is pretty big, it still stays nice and neat with the cables. So we'll come over here. What we're going to do is look at the battery. Make sure you always hook up positive to positive, negative to negative. These have a nice snap to them, so you can hold on that. They snap good. I like that, just because you never know if you can get a good grab on the battery. It's not always like this where you got these big terminals. Sometimes you can only get onto a little small part, and I like that these are so aggressive that they're going to hold on to whatever you can attach them to. With those set up, this is the point where we'd hit the power button and it would cycle through the jump cycle. So that's going to do that for 60 seconds. And if it doesn't turn over by 60 seconds, you're going to have to power it down to power back on, so it'll try again. Once again, we're not going to actually jump the truck. The battery's not dead, but what we would do is hit this power button and it would start that process. Something else I like about it, if you break down, it's dark, or you're just stressed because it's never good when your truck doesn't start and you hastily hook up your cables. Let's say you do it incorrectly, you're not paying attention, you're just trying to quickly do it. This protects against reverse polarity. You can see the warning light right there. It's letting you know these are on the wrong ones, so you can switch them around before you hit that start button. So next to that reverse polarity, there's some other lights that are going to come up. You got the one with a snowflake on there. That means the battery's going to be too cold to jump. The one with the thermometer and the plus sign means the battery's going to be way too hot, so it's not going to try and jump. And then this is a bunch of different errors. You're going to have to see the owner's manual just to see what different codes you get, but that's going to let you know what's going on with the battery from there. And then next to that is how much of a charge our box has. So when you hit the button, it will light up and let you know how much of a charge it has. You see we're almost all the way full. It's here on the yellow, so you know when you need to plug it into the wall and charge it up. Another button over here is going to be the override. So this is going to be useful if your battery is so dead it doesn't register with the jump box. You get it all hooked up, it doesn't even know it's hooked up to a battery because it's just so gone. So you can hit this button and that'll force jump it. So you'll hit that, this will light up and let you know it's good to go ahead and turn over your engine. Also, has a light. You can turn that on if it's dark, wherever you're broke down. Any little bit helps. It's pretty bright. You can see I lit up the whole engine bay this way. So that's a nice thing, especially if it's just sitting right here. You can see the battery right in front of you, so you can make sure you hook them up correctly. And there's going to be 3 different brightnesses. So if I can run through it real quick again, it's going to be the brightest, and then it dims after every one there. And then it's going to have emergency flash too. And that's going to have 3 different modes as well. So you can go, let me get back to it. So it does alternate that light back and forth. So if you are broke down and you need assistance, you can set that down the road so everybody knows you're there. Now, since this is a bigger jump box and you're going to be using it on bigger trucks, it's going to have a 99 watt-hour lithium-ion battery on the inside. So what that means is you can jump your truck a couple times before you actually have to charge it up again. Another nice thing is it can hold enough charge where if you are broke down on the side of the road, your battery is that dead, let's say your phone's about to die, you can plug it in and use it as a charger too. When it's time to charge it up, you have a couple different options. You do have the Usbc to USB-C way of plugging it in. It also comes with a 12-volt charger in the truck, so you can plug that in and plug it into the backside here. It'll light up and let you know it's charging. So then this is lighting up and let you know where it is. It's about halfway there, so you can leave it in and let that charge build up. I really like that you have those 2 options. Some of the older jump boxes are just bigger and bulkier, and you only had that AC outlet, so you could only plug it in like in your garage or your house. So that really limits it to like remembering when you get home to do that. This way you can plug it in, get it charging right after you use it, just so it's always good to go when you need it. And like I talked about earlier, it actually comes with the USB to USB-C charger, so you can just plug that in right here and then charge up your phone. Now it does have an IP65 rating, so that means with these covers on there, you don't have to worry about the rain or any elements bothering it. You can still use it in the rain, even dust and stuff won't get in there and cause any issues. One other nice thing about this is that how small it actually is. Now this is one of the bigger ones of their Boost, but comparing it to other jump boxes, there's some Duracell ones I've worked with, and those are the bigger, bulkier ones. Sure, they have the tire inflator in there, so they're bigger like this and have the handle on top. Those are gonna be harder to store, especially in your truck that doesn't really fit underneath the seat, that doesn't really fit anywhere in here. This one's far more compact. I like that. You can have a bag that comes with it so you can keep all the cables together. I can put it in this bag. And that just kind of keeps everything nice and neat and together. So once it's charged, you can kind of just leave it in this bag. You can put it maybe right here underneath the center console if you don't use that. Just kind of out of sight, out of mind. Overall, I really like this jump box. I like how slim it is, like I said, how compact. You can easily store it in your truck. It's got that charge. You know, I worked at a car lot for a while and had one of those big jump boxes with the handle on there. And those are just kind of a pain to set, especially in trucks. Nothing's ever nice and flat. You'd set it here, you go to attach this, it falls off when you go to start it, you knock it over. This is nice. It'll just sit right there. You can hook it up, fire everything up, and be on your way. Also the fact that you can charge it up with USB, so that means in your vehicle or in the house when you get home. It's far easier than just trying to remember to plug it in the garage and that one AC outlet. Well, I think that about does it. Thanks for hanging out. I hope this helped.